to Just Want to Play a Game channel. Recently, we received many responses and precious suggestions about our video. Thanks for your support and loving our video. To get more closer with you guys, we decide to change our intro periodically. If any imperfect, please forgive us. Let's jump into our video.
Shield.
Yeah.
Void Spirit doesn't really do anything to a Zeus.
And then our bottom lane, oh, they're going to try and keep him in the silence. Oh, and Sony gets hit by it, pops the healing salve, but he's still dead. Mind control gets the...
Cool to see Void Spirit players hitting those nice...
Taiga, he's in big time trouble here. Throws out the avalanche, and he's going to die here if this last decay hits him. And there it is. RMN collects a second kill for NIGMA in this laning phase.
Wouldn't say are necessarily supposed to go like this. They're about even. There's different timings you can have for either lane. Oh my god, that's that's the worst death that you could possibly have. I mean, that's your Spectre. This is your counter to the Arc Warden. I don't know.
Any better? You want that Spectre into the Undying Arc Warden lane? That looks pretty bad too.
See, the Undying is the real issue.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
RMN will die here to the combo of the Darkseer and the Tiny. So they do, man. And look at them. They really want to be able to protect Weehaw here and allow him to be able to get this. And Koifa and Taiga are not going to let him to. Dissimulate goes out. He does manage to pick it up, and now he's fully committed. Toss up in the air, and he may just be dying as Insania is going to ensure it here. Now GH, he's probably going to be run down as Koifa has those high levels of Arc Lightning that we've been seeing from Zeus's, and they start evening things out on Liquid.
That's one of those weird situations where it looks really silly.
Yeah. You right? Yep. So it's like...
It's the same thing with the Spectre Zeus.
Yep.
I imagine that's what you're moving into is this combo.
Oh, there's the Zeus
heroes.
ultimate to go off and might just get them 2 kills here in the top lane, but GH is there to turn things around. And if anything, Boxy is going to get a little bit low. Stick will heal him. Taiga approaches and then backs away. As soon as the TP was there, I think he was hoping to be able to get an avalanche toss back, but no such luck. And looks like that would be the first rupture of the game with the rotation from Man. Weehaw, as he tends to, full out aggression, dissimulate immediately. Ash will step away before he can get caught by the stun. Still got the rest of the team surrounding him here, so he's still ready to fight, but Koifa's going to cut over. They do have the blood right. Taiga throws out his combo, tries to bring down mind control, and they do. Taiga, really nice that he blows his combo and then gets his distance away. That was well played.
You do no right-click damage, so you get baited into the tower like that, and then allow Taiga to make that play.
Nice kill. Liquid beginning to pick up some steam here as Boxy put...
That's scary, right?
Yeah, yeah. Whoa, dodging the rupture there for a second. Mind control still looks to get it out. Instead, he's going to throw it onto the Phoenix here. Phoenix not have the supernova. Getting behind this tier 1, blood right in the middle, so Phoenix isn't able to dodge it here, and they'll just burst him down with GH.
Nice thing about the Bloodseeker when you... Oh,
there's that Ion Shell on the Darkseer. Another combo that works really well. Where is that Tiny?
Right, exactly what I was saying about the Spectre, too. It's like in the early game, you throw an Ion Shell on some hero, all of a sudden they become a killer.
Yeah. Boxy is going to be able to surge away from a lot of this damage. Really nicely played, but he may still die. In fact, he does. There's the Soul Rip, just does so much damage.
Draft in a pub, and I know this is a pub. Okay,
Koifa pull back in.
So much damage.
Looking to be able to burst him down, just need a little bit more. Koifa trying to dodge those hits, turns around, gets a little damage onto Weehaw here, backs away, but he dies eventually to Soul Rip, and so will Taiga, looks like, as they just effortlessly dive this tier 1 tower with multiple people, and they've got the Sea Dragon alive too. To be able to, with this 4-man, create a lot of space for the Arc Warden. The more towers they take, the more map control Arc Warden can grab with his Tempest Double. But here comes a re-smoke up from Liquid. Run over Mind Control real quickly. Koifa pops the ultimate to ensure the last hit there on Mind Control. Big kill. See if they similarly can get an objective off of a hero kill like that. Insania diving forward, does manage to catch GH. GH, look at that. Sunray immediately going out from Insania to prevent the Icarus dive steal from GH that would have allowed him to escape. It's the bait. Or not.
Yeah, this is a really nice play. Oh, Miracle goes for the wraparound.
And Koifa's caught. Telekinesis is there in time.
Once again, I'm impressed with how active he's being.
Okay, Weehaw's going to take it. He's going to go for this kill on Insania. I'm not sure that a Tiny is going to be able to do enough damage, but we'll see. Weehaw has another Astral Step. Insania catches him, slows him down just enough. Another round of Fire Spirits, a little bit more. The Spectre ult's going to go off. They have the egg as well. They're going to dive in deep with this dagger and eventually get the kill, yes. But it cost them 2 ultimates for it. And we've seen so often like these tinies with Grimstrokes or like so many heroes basically. It's like you add a little bit of a nuke on top of that and it almost guarantees you're going to get a kill.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get your combo off. They're going to pull him back in with the Aether Remnant, see if they can blow him up before he gets off the Supernova. He does manage to do so, but the Egg's going to die really quickly, and now Taiga is probably going to die as well. Nice tie spout, Weehaw, but he has no TP, so, and he has no way to cut down trees, so there's nowhere he can cut down and hide. No options.
It is getting to the point, though. It's too mobile, too tanky.
Taiga now has his Blink Dagger. He took the time to be able to farm it up, and they're going to go for the fast kill out of Mind Control. But Mind Control with a pipe up and the Soul Rip, he heals up so much. They do manage to get the Supernova off. The Eul Scepter buying Koifa a little bit of time. The Egg protecting him. They deal with the Tombstone, but Weehaw comes in looking for the execution on Koifa here. But he stays alive, staying away. Dagger coming in, dissimulate. No, he doesn't actually get hit by it. Weehaw trying to finish him. The Eul Scepter, their toss up in the air, does manage to finally get the Zeus there from GH, but it's still a 1-for-1 trade-off. NIGMA pushing forward, looking to catch some of these heroes, slow them down. Phoenix will eventually get out here. But Mickey, he's pretty healthy. A nice toss, avalanche combo there from Taiga. Mickey, though, getting so aggressive. I think he thought he could just 1v4 pretty easily. That may not be the case. He has the Sunrise on top of him. That's healing him up a lot, but it's not quite enough. The vacuum comes in, grabbing a number of heroes with the Fire Spirits on him. The avalanche toss kills Miracle, almost takes down GH as well. Taiga deals the finishing blow there, and Mickey, he baits out a Inspector automatically, right? But any of these heroes, any of these fights happening around a tier 2, right? Those are massive.
Yeah.
Taiga makes the jump in with the follow-up. Nimbus trying to blow up Mind Control real quick, but once again, his sustain build allows him to be able to tank through this burst damage pretty quickly. Insania has to get out. Weehaw gonna be able to chase him down. Gets one silence on top of it. Insania gonna pop the Supernova right as he throws the Fire Spirits out. RMN has been pulled back into his doom, but NIGMA say, we forced a lot out of them. Let's just call it here, reset real quickly. They're gonna lose their Tempest double. That'll be a little extra gold for Taiga, but other than that, I mean, a Supernova for an Undying, I don't think Liquid's unhappy with that either. Oh, they're actually going to go back in. They managed to catch Taiga. That is a really big upgrade, but the Sunray's healing him. Finally, he does go down. The damage coming in from Miracle with the Mjolnir. He's doing a lot. Mickey's going to try and get on top, and there goes that BKB. Mickey has to instantly reset here. Taiga buys back. He's here in the fight, but they have to wait out that BKB. Boxy trying to get out of the Blood Right, does manage to do so, while Taiga looks for the entry back in, catches up to him. There, Weehaw gets got inside the Nimbus by Taiga. Now they're going to be able to stop Miracle's TP as well. Koifa looking to be able to chase him down, pull him back in with a vacuum. Mickey running down all of these heroes in Mind Control. One of the last cores left alive with Weehaw buying back in. They've got 2 alive in this fight. Can they actually close it out? They're going to get on top of Koifa here. Koifa dancing away behind this tree. It's going to be run down. Blood Right dodges that. Where's the rest of the team? Where are they? They're trying to chase down the rest of the supports right now while Koifa's calling for help. He's like, please, anybody save me. But they're not here. The rest of Liquid don't show up. They play around this Nimbus, and now a very fast Mind Control is looking for some extra kills. Fortunately, Taiga's able to blink himself away, but all of these heroes are low. Mind Control certainly can catch. Oh, he got fooled. Boxy playing inside of the easy camp, lured him into a vacuum. He's now stuck up on the high ground. That was supposed to be all their chase. Now Taiga, they just got him. That's a dieback there. Weehaw's dead. Mind Control's still stuck up on the cliff, so he has to actually TP back to the mid-tier 1 tower, but the supports, they're a little far out here, and Mickey, he's feeling good after that Sunray heal for the Blood Right. It does a lot of damage. Quickly mantas up and goes back in with the Avalanche done onto 2. A toss up in the air. Mind Control solo, vacuum him back in, but the Soul Rip managed to keep him alive. RMN will back out as well. The Supernova explodes, and Liquid call quits. They say, that's it. We're good. We're going to reset a little bit here. That was a long one, but it means that he doesn't have the Supernova here. He tries to jump in and steal away the Aegis. He doesn't get it, and GH actually snatches him before he can get back up to the high ground. So Insania going to be slowed down and eventually killed here. You can see Weehaw lurking around the sides here, trying to
everybody to peel for the Zeus and the Arc War.
Yeah,
that's just,
they got to throw their lives.
That's just Dota
wherever they can. Taiga is one of them that cannot afford going down right now because that is a dieback.
The Bloodseeker's an offlaner, so he's got Greaves.
And by hit R, you mean you were still in range of the like 1300.
Correct.
So you did a bunch of Shikuchi running damage and then zipped it all back. Mickey pops the ultimate here. They see the opportunity with GH gone. They say, this is a great time to be able to jump them. And look at that. They've taken 2 supports and the offlaner down, and they're still looking for more. Taiga throws out an avalanche. Just
BKB coming out, and then everybody coming back alive on NIGMA.
Taiga with the spider legs gets himself up here on the high ground. He has a lot of vision of NIGMA here. I think they also know that BKB is still on cooldown for a little bit. There goes Taiga, makes his initiation, pulling back in. They do have to actually stolen wall there from Mickey. That actually cost him a lot, and he actually goes down. He doesn't have buyback either with Boxy taking so much damage as well. They get a secondary core. This could easily be NIGMA pushing high ground and taking at least the lane of barracks. Boxy eventually that rupture.
The way that he used the vector targeting to put it in the direct path that Spectre would need to go to get back to her team.
They tried to catch Weehaw, and it looks like Duke managed to get him with the toss Nimbus, and then the lightning bolt comes in from Koifa and produces a corpse. Weehaw does have buyback here. Liquid, surge up on Taiga. They immediately pop the ultimate. They're trying to get on top of Miracle. Miracle pops BKB to defend himself, and Liquid do disengage, especially with Mickey on top of that wall of replica again. He has to back out, play underneath this Supernova, deal with it. And Mickey. Oh, there's so much stuff. The Spark Racer everywhere. Miracle's Tempest double is very quickly doing so much damage. Looks like they tried to wrap into the side, but Weehaw spotted them, and he put an end to all of that. Boxy goes down, and Taiga at half health. Another 400 health for the Bloodseeker, by the way, so he's down at 3,600. Jump in from Insania. Taiga's going to follow that up. They try and blow up Weehaw real quickly. In and out. Disengage. Insania going in with the sun right here. Yule Scepter up in the air. Nimbus trying to stop him. Thinks he is going to be silenced up, and he will not be able to get off the egg. Mickey has committed himself in here, trying to go for Mind Control, but again, Mind Control super tanky. Back up into high ground he goes, using the dagger, but he's still going to be hit by that Blood Right. Still taking a lot of damage. Now they've lost the Zeus. That's going to be another buyback. In fact, Mickey may still die. The Spark Race, a little bit shallow there, are unable to catch him. But still, NIGMA, they lost very little in that team fight. They still have that Aegis. They still have that cheese, I think. And that's a dieback.
Wait, why was he there?
He was so far forward. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, man. I mean, it's probably over either way, but it's really over without the Zeus. There's just...
Playing around the bubble, laying into these tier 4s. There's so much sustain. Taiga's going to make his initiation. No, and he just goes in and almost immediately takes so much. Supernova goes out. Dealing dealt with. The vacuum backing is not enough of disable. The Supernova egg does explode. NIGMA and all of the Miracle Illusions that are everywhere here are dealing damage out into Mickey, and Mickey has gotten a couple of kills. But again, NIGMA had all those buybacks to work with, and Liquid just does not have as many. They're going to buy back now on the Spectre and Taiga. See if they can go back in one more time, deal with Miracle and that Aegis, but it's going to cost Taiga potentially his dieback here as he's pulled back in into the Aether Remnant quickly. Lotus Orbed up. That's going to be able to bail him out, and back on the fountain he goes, continuing this fight, 3 versus 5. And Mickey, oh, what a vacuum, trying to save Mickey. No, he gets popped there by the Fate Bolt of GH, and that is just it. They've lost their carry, and Liquid